goodness. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let's get all set up. Do not drop my headset. There we go. Okay, so today we are doing these two workouts. So let's start with the anaerobic 12s. And let's see what we have left segment-wise. All right, so a little bit high on climbing on this one. Well, we won't go for that one today. Reverse 8. Oh man, we haven't even done this yet. That's a little crazy. Let's do this one. We'll just keep working on trying to clear out all those segments. Let's get this loaded up. I can't believe we haven't finished that segment yet. I could have sworn that we had yesterday, but I guess not. Alright, so we're back on the Z1. I think I might have changed it right after we left yesterday. So this one, we'll just do 2 for 2 on these. A little bit shorter, or I guess not shorter, but a little bit lower on wattage for both of the rides. This one will be interesting since it's like 230, so we're barely bumping into almost zone 4. And then, actually, I think pretty much just zone 3. Mid zone 3 to high end zone 3, which won't be too bad. We'll use this as our warm up as well. Looks like we got 4 interval sets. After a little bit of warm up. Our acceleration is only to 180 right now, on this one at least, instead of the regular 280. So we're 100 watts down for that acceleration. Yeah, this by itself, I'm not sure how entertaining that would be, so we'll do 2. Also, reverse figure 8 segment. I could have sworn we did that yesterday with the group. But I guess it didn't count it. And there's that Cloud9 jersey. But not Cloud9. But just very close. Let me adjust my clips. I started riding and one of my clips was undone. So my shoe just popped out. Also, Kai in front of us is hauling. That's pretty cool. We should try that hand bike once. We'll do the frame reviews. We'll throw one of those in there and see how it does. It has to have some really decent aerodynamics, since you're just barely vertical at all. You're almost completely horizontal. Alright, let's see, about 2 minutes, 21 seconds, up to 180. So a little bit short on the warm-up. 180 at 1 minute, 1 minute at 130, 1 minute 230, 1 minute 130, and then into the 4 interval sets. Sadly, we'll see how this is. We'll have to take a special note, see how it is in comparison to our regular warm-ups, which one performs better. And this segment's about 18 miles. So with the, let's see, I think it's an hour 12. So we'll be able to get that pretty easy. Not too bad. We don't really have any interval set that is going to give us some crazy mileage. So hopefully we'll make it. I do like this course though. There's also if you look to our left, there's like a little pathway, and there's only one person there right now that I saw, but I think you can run on that. I've seen runners before, and that one back there, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize, but I guess there's like running only pass, or that's an NPC, I don't know. But they're always running, so it looks like it's a running path. But for right now, I refuse to run. We just ride. Also, our Z1 coloring, I tried to get it onto that mixed color, but it is just not quite there. Instead of purple, it's just like a bright white in the middle of the wheel. Alright, let's go up to 180 for 1 minute. We'll just keep the cadence around whatever naturally comes. Hey, time trial buddy. I like those shoes with like the orange on the bottom. They look kind of cool. I've been looking for new shoes. Right now I'm using the Tri-Fly 4s, the carbon from Izumi, and I've had these for years and need to switch it up. They're starting to get beat. I saw, I think DMT had some pretty cool shoes. They're like almost the Adidas, not Adidas, Nike Flyknit kind of material. Actually, the ones that we're using right now in game, the S-Works shoes, are pretty cool. They have the two boas, which are nice for adjustments. But nothing special, pretty regular. I did see one where it's like you boil the sole. I'm not really sure how it works. You use something with the sole that makes it so it molds better to your foot, which is interesting. Or you can get those like super pro level custom fit carbon ones. Alright, let's go 230 for 1 minute. Those carbon ones are cool though. Alright, let's keep this 90-95 through the harder ones, through the harder intervals. Yeah, so 230 is right on the edge of that zone 3 to zone 4. So of course, the more work we do right there, thanks Vickery, the more work we do there, the more it just pushes that zone up just a little at a time. So this training regime is supposed to be marked as advanced. I'm not really sure what makes an advanced versus a beginner or intermediate for the regimes. I remember jumping into a, what was it? It wasn't the gravel one. I think the gravel was intermediate. I jumped into one training program and it just destroyed me. Like about a year ago, and I can't remember which one it was. There's probably an FTP problem as well. I wasn't as familiar with how it worked on Zwift. Just grab a little bit of water. All right, 3, 2, 1, up to 230. All right, so we have 3 sets of these, and then 4 sets overall. So 30 seconds. Oh, hold up. They have the half Ironman championships going? Ooh, let's check that out. Okay, let's look that up. Oh, Ellen already caught us to it. Perfect. Let's keep looking it up though. Let's see. 70.3 World Championships 2022. Let's see. Oh, is it, they have winners yet? Oh no, it looks like they're just checking over a lot of speculatory articles. Oh, it's the St. George one. That is a killer course. I remember, where is it? It's like halfway through the bike, you get out, or at least what used to be the absolute middle of nowhere. Thanks, RW. There's like no coverage for any of the any shade whatsoever. Oh, that one's hardcore. There's also a really decent hill like halfway through up a canyon, and it was very like 50-50 if you're gonna run into some crazy headwinds or not. Which, at least when you're in aero, you're in like the best case scenario for headwinds. But once you get to the top of the hill, you turn perpendicular to the canyon to go back down. And of course you have some like deep section wheels or discs or whatever, and that wind will throw you around. That's a good course though, but it is a hard course. I remember getting crazy dehydrated. I also lost a water bottle on the downhill section. That was one of my favorites. And once you grab it, about halfway through the downhill section after the hill, and there's nothing there. And when I got to a stop with the rest of my team, they're like, "Oh yeah, your water bottle flew out and was gone," and nobody grabbed it. Oh well. Overall though, that is a hard course. The reservoir that you swim in though, it's kind of nice, sand hollow. It's kind of a cool reservoir. It's pretty clear. I don't know about this year since there's so many like droughts in the US and the water level's going down. But when it was regular depth, it was really nice. Big fan. It's pretty cool. They also have like a little dive park in there. They have a sunk Cessna and a VW bus. So that's a pretty cool course. Again though, you gotta bring some crazy amounts of water, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Because it's really high altitude, which is already on heavy on your water, and then it is hot and heavy exposure. Which hard courses are always fun. Then you get pretty solid in the accomplishment factor. It's interesting to race on courses that the actual finishing of the course is kind of its own achievement. I've always thought those Xterra triathlons were kind of cool since they're off-road. I've had a bunch of races, just regular tries, that or trail runs afterwards, which are cool. But the Xterra ones are pretty next level in that sense. It would be interesting trying to keep up a good pace on a mountain bike and then get on the run afterwards, since you're modulating power so much. I did very much like the aspect of get off the swim and then just head empty, big wattage for however much time. That was always fun. That's one thing I always liked about the time trial races. You didn't think about anything, you just tuck in and go. Criterium races where you're in the pack, or just regular road bike races, there's a lot more thinking going on, since you know, you got drafting and a bunch of junk on the road you have to dodge if the course isn't kept up as well. Those are always fun. I love riding in packs. Those are super fun. If you're with a good group. If you're with a bunch of will suckers, it blows. But if you're with a good group, it's okay. I was once with a group and there was a rider there that was known for wheel sucking like crazy, and they were telling us about some tricks for drafting in packs where instead of indicating potholes and stuff, you turn at the last minute. And I was like, man, I just don't want to ride with you. That is a pretty extreme roadie thing to do, but it happens. Needless to say, none of us like riding with them. Hey, nice job, Clark. You set a PR. Alright, up to 230 for a little bit longer. Last for this interval. 18 seconds. I like Clark's jersey. I wish they sold that one. The brown camouflage with the blue sleeves. That is a cool one. 3, 2, 1. All right, 195 for another 330. And then we're back to 3 minutes at 130. Move around the seat a little bit. There we go. All right, Ocean Boulevard. Okay, so it looks like we're going to wrap back around. Hit like a reverse hilly route, I think, to come into the finish. We should be able to get that pretty quick. I do like the Z1 so far. His performance has been pretty decent. Just get the breathing under control. A little bit lower on cadence. Been really trying to stress the ride technique after switching over to the time trial, but it is definitely different. I flare out my feet a little bit more than on the road bike. Keep having to reel that back in. All right, 1 minute 42 seconds. So this 195, it looks like is just on the cusp of zone 2, zone 3. So we're going back and forth in between, barely into zone 2 to the exact same, but zone 3, zone 4. Thanks, Blicky. All right, 1 minute, 10 seconds. Got some decent distance so far. One minute. Heart rate is a little bit higher than we're looking for. Let's start the watch as well. Make sure we get a good coverage, make sure that we're on. Sometimes I doubt the accuracy. All right, 35 seconds. Hey, it's a time trial buddy. Hi, time trial buddy. Hey, they're TT1D. We saw a pack of them yesterday. They had a good group going. That was pretty cool. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Let's grab some more water. Let's see. Okay, so we're keeping about 20 miles an hour. That's not too bad. Okay, yeah, so Italian Villas. Let's see, I'm not sure if it takes us through the volcano loop or if we cut right over into the hilly route. I think we go volcano because we are only about, what, a third of the distance. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a little bit more. This is an interesting little section with like the walls all around it. It's a little spooky. Hey, there's a sub! I don't know, a submarine. I love the aquarium section. I think it's so cool. Okay, so when it gets darker, we can kind of see the Z1 kind of has that two-tone going. When it's brighter out, it looks like it doesn't show up as well. Oh, Wallace got a Training Peaks kit. I want to see how to get that. I was checking through my Training Peaks. I used to race with Training Peaks. I was checking through it and found all my old workouts and stuff, but I wasn't very good at recording them. I wonder if we connected, if it gives us jerseys and kits or whatever. Hey, there we go. Dermew in front of us has the two-tone Z1 we were going for. They had that dialed in pretty well, actually. All right, let's try to keep this cadence around 90, 95 still. That should be okay. The King of the Mountain Hill to our left looks spooky with all the all the clouds on it. Actually, is that King of the Mountain? Or is that Alp de Zwift? We got two of the really big hills to our left, because that's the direction you go for both, what is it? Regular, like, Watopia, King of the Mountain, and Alp de Zwift. I can't figure out which one that is. Actually, yeah, that's Alp de Zwift, because you have to go over the top, in between those two mountains, and then through jungle just a little bit, and then take a right, and then you're up the hill. That is a good ride, but man, it's hard. Hey, Hayden has a Team Zoot. That's cool. They've been pretty decent wetsuits. They were good ones. I think I used one before. Yeah, I did actually. I started racing with one of those. 30-second surge every 3.5 minutes. Yeah, luckily it's a very small surge. Not enough to worry about. Orcharding has the that Rafa jersey. That's a cool one. So let's grab a little more water. Please today to stretch out a little bit more. Get all prepped for tomorrow. We're going to be speed running this time trial work. We'll see how fast we can get it done. It's supposed to be 8 weeks, but we're, let's see, we'll be about 3 days ahead by the end of the day, which works perfect. We'll just keep trying to knock out as many of those as we can. Again, just speed run it. See how fast we can get that down. Oh, check that out. Andy and Camos are hauling. 4.5 and 4.7. Looks like Andy has the polka dot jersey too. I wonder what hill. Whichever one it is, that's impressive. Watopia jerseys are hard to hold since there's so many people. Since, as you can see, if we look at the bottom right hand corner, we have 5,323 people with us. So whenever you're trying to take a jersey, you have to compete with over 5,000 other people. Sometimes it is fun to go to like France or Macquarie Islands on Saturday or Sundays, since there's a lot less people. If you need a jersey to get you through. Let's even catch up to Unger. I love when you get to match up with people's workouts and do a little group ride. All right, 4 seconds. And back up 230. There we go. I like the little jumps and wattage. It's always nice. Helps wake up the legs more. All right, 3 seconds. Okay, so we're almost halfway. I think we are going a volcano circuit. Ooh, there's a huge pack right below us. One switch back. it's Miguel. We've ridden with him quite a few times. And there's that dinosaur group. I wonder if they have the costumes on when they ride past. I like that they added the costume rides for Halloween. That's kind of funny. If only we got to keep them. It's like Pyrovision in TF2. That would be fun if they added something like that. But Dino Vision. Alright, 2 minutes 28 seconds. We're halfway through this interval. Luckily, since we're ahead on our time trial work, if we need to, we'll have plenty of time to redo any workouts if we don't get full stars. We're going for that triple S workouts or bust. Oh, we missed the turn for a volcano. I guess we're just doing reverse hilly route? Alright, whatever. I always get messed up where reverse figure eight goes. Hey, mountain bike friend. Alright, 125. Then we'll go back up to 230. Smogu has a cool kit. Where do you get that one? That's awesome. The like shattered glass look with the purples. I love purple. Sam said good race everyone. I wonder if there's a race ahead of us somewhere. Alright, 38 seconds, then we'll go back up to 230 for a second, or for half a second, half minute? Yeah, half minute, 30 seconds. Yeah, check out Smoky's kit, that's awesome. I don't know what shoes those are, but those are way cool shoes. I'll have to look up where to get those, or some cool ones. Alright, up to 230, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab a little bit of water. $20 seconds. Ooh, Maria Rudolph up here. That's the Speed Max with the 808 front disc back. That's a killer set. Nice choice. Alright, back down 195. So to our right, there's that like what looks to be a running course. I don't know if it is though. Alright, 3 minutes. We got Darwin Dino behind us. It looks like there was a different dino costume if you're doing the Halloween ride with Cat C. I couldn't figure out what it was though. Some dinosaur, lots of teeth. Alright, so it looks like we have like 8 miles left. I think we're getting to the crossover point. Because we're doing like a reverse figure 8. So my guess is we're going to cross over to the volcano circuit up here, and then loop that sucker, then bring it back. That's exactly what we're gonna do. That makes sense. Or not. What? I was so sure of it. All right, 149, and then we're back to a 3-minute cooldown. Nice and easy. Let's just keep a solid 90 to 100 on RPM. We should have another like 7 miles left for this segment. Knocking these segments out should get us some decent XP as well. Let's grab a little more water. A little high on heart rate today. Our regular warm-up does a very good job of breaking that in. All right, 35 seconds. Oh, we got some speedy ones up here. All right, there's our gate. 15 seconds. And we'll drop back down to 3 minutes to 130. Three, two, 1, 0. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have a little bit of a climb. That must be the where we loop back around, get the rest of the figure 8 in. Today should be a comfortable day for you. Yes, we're pretty comfortable today. So the second workout we're doing today has some decent peaks, which will be fun. It kicks up pace just a little bit, a few times, some good accelerations. All right, so it looks like our gate is about a third of the way up this hill, a little bit less. 3/8 maybe. We've got some decent height in this time though. Gonna hit 600, 620 by the time I get to the top of this one. That's not too bad. Until we get to the regular set in 1:14 here, we're gonna be slow motion. We'll make it 6 miles an hour. Just blazing through here. Let's see, I bet we get to like 3. There we go, 3 miles an hour. Ooh, the Perny is hauling. Way to go. 6.3 watts per kilogram. Oh. Ordu has the level 60 little flame dealy. There's the donut jersey, and there's a dinosaur. Thanks, Rogers. If only we were able to unlock the dinosaur costume. I'm telling you, if they gave you some glasses that were like costume vision, like pyro vision from TF2, that would be freaking sick. All right, let's get up to 230. Let's keep the cadence 90, 95. Catch up to this group actually. We kind of slingshot ourselves through here. We'll see, we might be able to catch a wheel just at the end of this gate. Once we switch into 195, the tail drop away group maybe. So as a tip, if you're using ERG, and you want to catch up to somebody faster, if you slow down your cadence, it increases the difficulty. And you can get a little bit above the zones that you're supposed to be in. So if you need that last little kick to get up to catch a wheel, just lower your cadence a little bit. Not drastically, but just a little bit. And you can grab like 5 to 10 watts out of it. All right, yeah, we're a little bit behind the group. I'm not sure if we'll catch up with our set wattage. I like SI's hat. Oh, and Thiel has like that's a cool bike. I don't know what frame that was, the blue one. I like it. That's pretty sweet. Oh, and our butt over here has a purple one. I think that's the Zwift Carbon with, because you can adjust the colors on that one. That is the one thing that the stock Zwift bikes have that the others don't, is you can do changes to the coloring on stuff, which is pretty cool. All right, 1 minute 44 seconds. Then we're back up 230. 2 more times for this second to last interval. We've got a mountain bike friend up here. Way to go, sheepers. All right, 22 seconds, 1 minute, 22 seconds. We'll have to check out how many points the Cannondale Evo is. I know that's one of the higher climbing ones, and it's a cool bike. We'll have to decide what type of bike we want to start with when we start buying out frames. I'm thinking we just go standard road to start with, maybe more into the climbing area, so we can get prepped for our climbing regime. But we're not going to be able to get too many frames. A lot of the nicer ones are 1 point something mil. So we're around 3 very high-end frames, 4 or 5 lower-end frames. We might want to start with the lower-end frames, just get a slew of them and review all those. Stick with just regular wheels for the time being. Then we'll start doing combos. We could do min-max reviews, that'd be kind of fun. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna go around here and then hit hilly route again. It looks like Italian Villas is like the cross point for the figure 8. All right, 11 seconds. 11 seconds. Thanks, Ross. All right, 3, 2, 1, and done. Let's hold 195 halfway through. Perfect. Let's grab some water. looks like we have a little team over here. All purple bikes, blue kits. That's cute. All right, 2 minutes, 37 seconds of this 195. Since we're pushing up zones, our graph looks hilarious. It's like we're sitting just right in between every single zone. All right, 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Hey, 768 feet climbed. Also, I just saw a dinosaur pass us, the Cassie one. That was it. On the other side. All right, 14 miles. Okay, yeah, there we go. 4 miles left. That'll put us right back into the downtown area. Through the hilly route. Oh, Phipps has the Rafa Rising kit. That's killer. I was a little early when that one came out. A little new in Zwift. And I was not able to get that kit. Those were some crazy rides. And I was not ready for them. Tried my best, but I blew up. Hey, there's Theo again. Hey, Theo. We just saw you. All right, 39 seconds. All right, so we're gonna go through Aquarium, over to downtown. Perfect. "19 seconds, and then we are back at 2:30. We should get pretty close to 800 feet for this loop. Probably 1,000 by the end of the ride. It's not too bad. All right, up to 2:30. Let's try to keep the cadence 90-95. There we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and 195. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of shin stretches after we're done. Every once in a while, you get build up right in the shins. Just need to do everything we can to keep away from shin splints. I've had friends get those and they are not fun. They're pretty nasty. Hey, there's an Amonda. Mier has an Amonda. Nice choice. I love the Amonda. I probably already talked about it yesterday, but I saw one in a shop this last week, and it's pretty cool. That's a cool frame. It's kind of old school looking, almost. You know, pretty standard geometry. Pretty standard lines on the frame. Again, it looks like they took a 2013 Madone and then just did some refinement on it. Added some new integrated pieces. But it looks really good. I saw one of those in a Domain, but the Domain's like similar like the Specialized Roubaix or the Cannondale Synapse. Thanks, Heartrate. Those bikes being kind of the more comfort. I think they're labeled under like endurance bikes. Not quite as aggressively stanced. Still good bikes. I don't like them quite as much. They feel too mushy. But they're good. They're not too bad. I have the sudden desire to unlock the Zwift steel frame and try it. The bike in front of us, Wayland's. I wonder if she's part of Wayland Utani. That one looks a lot like the Zwift steel frame with like the down tube shifters and stuff, which is super cool. That'll be fun to get that and then put the 858 and Super 9 combo wheels on there. Just for kicks. Completely stupid, but very entertaining. Let's ride with Myers for a little while. Or not. Sorry, friend, we can't really change our pace. We're at the mercy of the workout. All right, 130 for 3 minutes. Let's keep a high cadence. Don't want to drop too far. Go. All right, so we're almost at 4.6 mil for points. Let's just keep this up. Let's see if there's any new information on the 73, let's see. All right, half iron, let's see. All right, nothing really new so far. Darn it, I'd hope they have like live updates or something, but I can't find any. That would be kind of nice. We'll have to see if there's some apps or something we could integrate. Some live race feeds, that'd be kind of fun. But not right now, sadly. Set, 52 seconds. I grabbed a stroke waffle right before. Oh, they're riding the Buffalo. Francesco that is hardcore. That is a heavy bike. We'll have to unlock that one. I think that one unlocks 45 or 47. We'll have to unlock that and do a test on it and see how bad it is. I know it's going to be horrible, but that's the best part. I can't remember who it was, but I was watching somebody that was doing the Three Sisters, so like the 3 huge climbs in Watopia using the safety bike. All right, 3, 2, 1, 230, which of course that is hardcore. because you have no help from your equipment. It's doing nothing but holding you back. The skill ceiling on the Buffalo and the safety bike is like 0. It's in the negatives. This shipwrecked off to our left looks like the ones from Minecraft. I want to go play Minecraft now. Alright, 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Don't know why I called that out. That's like 16 seconds into the interval. Alright, 4.595 mil. Almost there. This is the type of session that can be repeated each week. Okay, well, it's not really up to us. So if they want us to repeat it every week, then we'll repeat it every week. Then whatever this next one's gonna be, the endurance set 1. Alright, so we will be coming in with just a little bit left over interval-wise from this segment. That'll be perfect. We'll take it up to 20. Hop over for the next one. There's the blimp. Hi, blimp. Okay, so coming up on our right, there is a track. Let's see if we can see any people on it. I think you can only do it if you're running. You only get onto that course. I think to be fair, they should have a velodrome too. If they're gonna have a track for runners, they put a velodrome for bikes. Also, let's grab a little bit of water. Yeah, there we go. So right there, you can see people getting ride-ons, or I guess runs-on in their circumstances. So they're not NPCs. That's kind of cool. I wonder if you get like terrain changes when you're running. I don't know how the treadmill would handle that, but I wonder. Different stuff for like trail or track running or road running. Alright, so we're almost there. We should be coming around the corner, and then our segment flag should be up ahead. Oh, Cole's behind us has a little Zwift logo. What is that? Let's look it up. What does that mean? Okay, let's find what would be the best search terms to fit Boolean logic. Zwift icon next to rider name. Some riders have a lightning bolt next to the username Zwift. The lightning bolt indicates the user is connected to Zwift with a power meter or a smart trainer that transmits power directly to Zwift. What does that mean? Also, we finished the segment. Woo! So the little Z means it's transmitting directly to Zwift. How else would you transmit it? I wonder. That's strange. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 195. And then we got one more interval, 5-minute cool down, and then we'll hop on to our second workout. This should put us cleanly into just about 20 miles. Not too bad. Hopefully the heart rate comes down in the second workout. To get the adequate warm-up, we need to give it a break for a second. let it break, and then take a break, and then we should be good. Either way, we can handle it. All right, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. And then back up to 2:30. One more time. Hey, there's Wayland. Hey, Wayland. I can't tell what frame that is, though. I wonder, what is that? All right, 2 minutes, 11 seconds. So we're at 19.1. I'm not sure if we'll make 1,000 feet in this first workout. We'll see. Hopefully. Hey, Lele's got the same helmet and bike as we do. Nice. That's cool. Oh, we got a time trial buddy up here. Hi, time trial friend. We'll switch over to the time trial bike for the second workout. Oh, I like those shoes. Are those Mavics? Those yellow ones look like Mavic shoes. I like those. We'll have to see how to unlock those or how to get them or whatever. Oh, Kevin said Discord is on with music. Well, that's kind of cool. I wonder if they have like a group Discord with music and stuff. That's actually a really good idea. All right, 54 seconds. Okay, so we might actually just barely clear 20 mile, 1,000 feet. Let's see this. Almost. We do have one more interval set left, so we have, depending upon the topology, we have a chance. And it goes up a little bit here, but I'm not sure if we'll make the 80 feet we need. All right, maybe. We'll make 20 miles easy. I just know there's a very heavy downhill coming up that might set us into a solid 960, 970 and keep us there. And there's our gate for the 230. And we'll go back down 195 for 3 more minutes. 5-minute cool down, swap bikes, and we're off again. Hi, Lele. All right, so 9:51. Okay, I think we're clean. We should be hopping onto the rear end of the hilly route. Hey, nice PR, Lele. Way to go. So I think we should be pretty solid on height coming up here. We just need 50 feet. So, let's see. Yeah, reverse hill over here. That'll put us cleanly into 1,000. Yeah, we have no worries. That will not be a problem. I like the teal color from Lele's bike. That looks cool. I still like when you get it right in between and get that dual coloring, but I like the glow effect you get from the single color. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's a dinosaur group. That's so cool. All right, 1 minute, seconds. Let's keep up the cadence a little bit more. There we go. Jumped around a little bit. All right, 121, and then we're back down to 5-minute cool down. So one of the things we should try testing soon is I want to see if the helmets and hats do anything to your times. Like, I don't know if they affect you arrow-wise, because I know that the Bell arrow helmet you unlock at, like, I think 30 or 40. So, like, I know that if they have arrow helmets, you would think that they have some sort of arrow effect, but I don't know. Or if there's like a weight effect that it has. So I wonder if like climbing is better with the headbands versus the helmets or something like that. We'll have to test them all and see. Oh, check out all the runners. That must be a group run. That must be the one we were hearing everybody talk about just a bit ago. All right, 2-1. There we go. We are solidly at 1,000 feet, 21.3 miles. Not a problem. Perfect. That worked out great. And then we'll just step down from here, and then we'll swap over. Okay, so there's a running course, like right above us. That's kind of interesting. I wonder where they go. Like, I know the path over here, but I wonder if they cross into the main road or how that works. Nozox is saying that their tri-suit is good for compression, and I have to agree. I've almost completely switched over to using tri-suits again, just because their compression's so much better. I feel like there's less chafing, and they're a little bit tougher since they're built for running as well as swimming. The material is pretty resilient. But they don't have as many pockets, which sucks. You have like little tiny arrow pockets. All right, let's up the cadence just a little bit. Tweep's helmet is pretty cool. I don't know what helmet that is. I haven't seen that before. And again, I wish we could change color on the helmets. That'd be cool. But no such luck. Let's grab a little bit of water. Yeah, we were solidly into 1,000 feet. Not a problem. I was a little worried there for a second, because that latter half of the loop, or I guess the first half of the figure eight, has a lot of downhills. I was worried we were gonna come in at like 980, 990, somewhere in there. But looks like we got lucky. All right, 2 minutes. minute 45 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna get like a solid 23 miles out of this one. That'll be perfect. Keep us on our weekly goal. I think we're a little bit behind on the weekly goal. We'll see. We should get pretty close to it. If not, crossover. I think we have it set at 220 right now. We did get 304 last week, so like, we can easily hit it. But since we're having to switch it up and add some recovery days in, that adds a little bit more stress on the days that we are riding. And then we had the short day Tuesday, which sucked. We got a decent 30 out of it. That wasn't too bad. Okay, yeah, we're way past the 1,000-foot mark. I don't know what I was so freaked out about. We're set, no worries. All right, let's spin up. Try to clear the legs as much as possible. There's a little bit of residual from yesterday. And today's workout just holds that. I did forget to roll out a second time yesterday, which doesn't help at all. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're a lot closer than I thought we were. 22 miles is respectable. That's no problem. Let's see, what do we... Yeah, 182. Okay. So that's what our big question was, where the heart rate was. That's perfect. Just a little bit above zone 2. Let's see, where are we on Italy? Hey, 18%. We'll probably get to around 20% today, hopefully. Let's save that. Let's also get a little bit more water. And we got our stroke waffle. I like the goo ones. They're a lot cheaper than the regular stinger ones. There's one or two flavors that kind of suck, but I'm not too familiar with all of Stinger's flavors anyway. I only get like honey every single time. But I got the goo trial pack. So just like 20 random ones. Well, they're okay so far. Oh, check that out. Have we ridden that? Yeah, we ridden that. It's a cool gate. Let's switch over to our speed max. And then view plan. There we go. Yeah, we are decently ahead with the optional workouts already done. That's perfect. All right, let's see. Let's just try to go down the list. Knock out as many as we can. Again, not this one. 38:26 climbing, not in a time trial. I think that one might be good. Let's see. 21 miles? Yeah, that should fit. Ooh, the Uber pretzel, 80 miles, 7,812 feet. That is killer. We'll have to work our way up to that one. Make sure we're all recovered. My stamina gets us to about 70 miles. And then like 5,000 feet of climbing. That's about where my confidence falls off. But we've been hitting 40 miles a day for long enough that it'll start coming back up. So let's start with, is that one called the Four Horsemen? Dude, that's hardcore, man. I wonder what that is. Let's do triple flats. Let's just finish our waffle. There we go.
these things. I'm telling you, waffles. If they put caffeine in it, I'd be all over that. I'd eat nothing but that. There we go. All right, triple flats. Here we come.
Okay, we got like a 6-minute warm up. I'm not sure if it's a ramp up or not. Thanks, Izumi. Yeah, so it looks like if we're gonna go 6-minute warm up and then 1 minute 1:30, that means this is gonna have to be a ramp up. It looks like it stayed blue on the graph. So I'm betting 190 something, 190, 195. And then, yeah, up to anaerobic, so that's high zone 2. Actually, about zone 3, I think. Yeah, zone 3 is anaerobic. All right, there's one water bottle down. I got the bigger water bottles for today. There we go. Woo. I got eyelashes in my eye, and I know they're supposed to be there, but they're moving to places they're not supposed to be in my eye. Okay, so it looks like the heart rate monitor the past like 2 days has been a little bit better. I think I found a good soap that cleans the contacts better than the other ones we've been using. So we might be set with that. Also, that's sad that there's the statue to the right of us is like buried. What the heck happened? It's like Planet of the Apes up there. Hey, there's an SL7. And a mountain bike. I would hate riding a mountain bike on this. Watson, where's Bubba? I feel like this road is just flat enough and just asphalt enough that the mountain bike would be horrible. Or at least make you feel like you're going in slow motion. I thought the mountain bike would be super bad, just period, until we took it on the jungle loop. And that thing tore it up. That was awesome. We're gonna have to find some good mountain bikes and try it again. Let's see. Let me just check a call real fast. One more second. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we got 1 minute, 32 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute 29, and then we're back to 1:30, for one more minute. There we go, heart rate's coming back down. Okay, we're back. All right, let's grab a little bit of water. Four, three, two, one. All right, then 1 minute. Now 1:30. All right, 280 for 1 minute. All right, 3, 2, 1, 280. Let's keep it 90, 95. Just get as much distance as we can out of this. Ooh, we got a Cat C behind us, Cat C group. Hopefully we get a cool flyby. Find some cool bikes. Thanks, KOs. 20 seconds left. All right, so it looks like we got a decent warm up out of this first one. 2 minutes, 1:30 up here. Ramp up, 4 minutes, 2:30. 3 minute, 1:30. Then 7 times 10 seconds, 3:35. And then down to 180 for 450. Whew. Perfect. There's definitely a little bit of residual lactic buildup from yesterday. But this should do a good job of moving that around. We just need to remember to keep a high cadence, and we shouldn't have a problem. Thanks, Hernandez. All right, 57, 56 seconds left. I like these time trial workouts have really decent warm-ups, which is nice. I feel like the cooldowns are a little bit weird. They're either like 15 minutes or they're like 5, which seems to vary wildly. But I guess in like this case, since we're at 4 minutes, 50 seconds to 180, down into a 5-minute cooldown, we technically get like a 9-minute, 50-second step down cooldown, you know? I guess that's the rationale. All right, ramp up here, up to threshold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Let's keep a high cadence. Nice and steady. Let's grab a little bit more water as well. We want to stay hydrated through these. Minutes, 20 seconds. So ramp up to threshold. That should be around top-ish of zone 3. I think it's just barely crossing over into zone 3. It's like 230, 235. So on our little workout map, it still marks it as zone 3. But it is just on that cusp of zone 3, zone 4. Just barely. I think that's the breakaway from the Cat C group. They are holding a good pace. Looks like between 2.6 and 3.0. That's pretty killer. Way to go. All right. I wonder what that mountain right in front of us, I wonder what that one is. I think is that Epic Calm or is that, I wonder. It looks like most of Zwift's geography is following Dark Souls 1 or 3 rules. I was wondering if it was maybe Dark Souls 2 rules, you know, with the overlap and everything. But it looks like it's pretty consistent. All right, 49 seconds. We'll make our way up to 230. Got the Cat C group behind us. No drafting for us since we're in a time trial. Bike. Let's see what everybody's riding. Thanks, AJ. Thanks, Madera. Thanks, Timling. That's a good group. Thanks, Hager. All right, up 230. Thanks, Becton. So 4 minutes here. As you can see by the graph, we are on just that bare edge of zone 3, zone 4. So 4 minutes here, and then 3 minutes recovery at 130, and then up to 335, but only for 10 seconds. I like this course. The flat area is fun, especially with the time trial bike. All right, 3 minutes. Hey, we're at 4.6 mil. We got it. Cool. Not too bad. Hopefully we end around 5 mil by the end of this next like 2 weeks or so. Just gonna have to hoard as many points as we can before we start buying out frames. 2 minutes, 19 seconds. As long as we can get like 6 miles in before this warm-up's over, we should be good on track. Get a fourth of the way for the whole segment. That'll be perfect. All right, 1 minute, 39 seconds. Heart rate's getting a little bit higher, but that's all right. Again, we can deal. Either way, it's okay. Oh, 1 sec, got another call. Good. All right, 32 seconds left. 30 seconds. Seconds. A little bit low on cadence. There we go. Back up. Three, two, one, and down. Perfect. Let's grab some water. All right, so we get for this next, we only have one main interval set of 7. So we're going to do a spin up to 335 and then down to 180 for 450. That shouldn't be too bad. So it's like, it's almost exactly the same as what we were just doing in the last workout, except we are going a little bit higher on the highs and a little bit lower on the lows. Which that's not too bad. That'll be fun. 2 minutes left here at 130. Okay, so we'll, distance-wise, we'll be pretty much on track here in a second. That should work. Is that new? All the like kelp and stuff? Or have I just missed that? That looks different. Or I haven't been paying attention. I think it might be that I haven't been paying attention. Uptake and training stimulus. Muscle shock. That is like the best way to build any muscle. Of course, the least comfortable, which is why it's the best one. It's funny how that works. The less comfortable it is, usually, the more work you get out of it. All right, so we're going to be coming in around almost just shy of 7 miles, it looks like. till our main set. Let's spin up just a little bit. Not too much. Thanks, Sears. Jump into this 335. Only 10 seconds though. 3, 2, 1, and 180. And we'll just work on getting this 90, 95 and as steady as possible. There we go. Get the breathing down. Try to just get as comfy as we can. There we go. Okay. Let's try to keep this at like 91. Nice and easy. 90, 91, we'll zone it in a little bit more. You can just chill out. Check out the whale. He's a big boy. I can't figure out the day-night cycle in this area, because it looks like it's nighttime. And I don't know if it's consistent overall server or what, or how it determines. I don't know. So let's see. Oh, we just had somebody disappear. There's a lot of runners out today, actually. I mean, check that out. That's cool. I've always been kind of intrigued about the running and see how it is. Like, it looks like to our right, both of those runners had the same jersey on. I wonder if that was that same group, ride, run, whatever you want to call it, from earlier today. Oh, they just phased through each other. I think GG up there was using the tarmac. Which again, from what we found, tarmac's supposed to be a killer climbing bike. But I didn't like it that much. I like the Amonda more. And even in the description on the Amonda, it says it's for climbing, which is weird. See, that's why I want to do a bunch of the frame reviews. Because it's like the only list, you know, top like 3 or 4. I think it would be fun to see if we can find like marginal differences in between them. Oh, what was that? On the other side of the road, there was somebody that had like a warning symbol above their head while they were sprinting. I wonder what that was for. Also, I don't know where everybody went, but there was 1,000 less people than when we were riding the first workout. Okay, so it's saying this is to track our aerobic fitness. I don't know how. I repeat, fitness, you should be completing this set with little heart rate increase. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so it's supposed to kick it up in that 335 section, and then I guess try to keep as steady as possible throughout the rest. Let's take a note of what our starting heart rate is after this next interval and see where we are. Because we're like 151, so high 40s, low 50s. What do we start at? Because it looks like we pop up a little bit for that 335, of course. There we go. Thanks, Ingstrom. Thank you, thank you. All right, 12 seconds. Let's get back in aero. Up the cadence a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and 335. 4, 3, 2, 1, hammer through. All right, back to 180. So heart rate 157, 158, 159. We're gonna get to 160. Not quite. All right, so our goal is to bring it down from that. I think we can do that. Let's grab a little bit of water first. That shouldn't be too bad. If we can keep, I think the last time we did this workout, we kept it under 160, and that worked out. That worked out pretty well. Let's clear the lungs out. It's easy to keep residual CO2 in there. Let's try to get into the 40s. Almost. There we go. Perfect. Not too bad. Perfect. Almost perfect. Never mind. Let's try to keep the cadence 90-95. We'll up it a little bit. There we go. 3 minutes left. So it looks like we're going to be able to hold just a little bit above 140. Above the 140s. Luckily, that's still in the zone 3 aerobic. Tacx just saw somebody talking about triathlons. I feel that, buddy. That's funny. All right, let's see if let's kind of get comfier up into a TT position. See if we can get the heart rate lower. Get all snuggled in here. All right, so watch is about 151. Chest is 151. Not too bad. We'll try to stick it around here. I wish it would let you stay in workout and then add to the workout, like change to a different one, but keep it as one big one. That'd be really nice. That way we could swap over to this and keep it under the same ride. Get a better idea of the overall. That'd be cool. We'll have to see if we can do that. I think we might be able to, but I'm not sure. I don't think we can do it with like group rides and stuff. Maybe with multiple workouts. All right, 59 seconds. And then we're back to 335 for 10 seconds. And that will be into our third interval, almost halfway. Got a lot of good zone 2 in today. Not too bad. Zone 2 sucks. And of course, we can't really get better without just hitting it head on. So this is the best thing we can do, even though it sucks. So why did our cadence cut out there for a second? That's weird. All right, 3, 2, 1, up. Oh, this is perfectly right on the sprint. I don't think we're getting a PR, but that works out well, almost well. Because now we're back down to 180. Almost a full set, not quite. That lined up perfectly there for just a second. All right, let's keep the cadence. Heart rate is 162. Let's bring that back down. Oh, somebody just leveled up. Who was that? Congratulations either way. Way to go. All right, we are halfway through. And we're getting a call again. My goodness, we are busy today. That's frustrating. Okay, so we're about almost halfway through the interval sets. We're 10 miles in. We'll see how close we can get. If we don't get to the full segment, we'll just keep going afterwards. That won't be too bad. We just need to get that 21 miles in, finish the segment, and it'll should put us decently close to leveling up. Maybe Sunday at the earliest. We can break that level 30. We'll see. We'll be halfway. It's like the world's most painful MMO grind. But we wouldn't have it any other way. If there's no pain, then there's no accomplishment. And that sounds super lame. Okay, the volcano looks really cool at night. I haven't seen it from this direction before. That's cool. I was looking at the patch notes, actually. Sort of tangent. I was looking at the update notes. And they mentioned Zwift. Mentioned some changes to McCurry Islands. And something about volcano. Like this one. So 2 different spots. I'm interested to see what they're talking about. I don't know when the next update is. We'll have to check. Actually, let's check right now. Let's see. Zwift update. Game updates. So October 17th, it looks like was the last update. So sometime after that. What's the upcoming? Oh, I can't see. Well, whatever it was. Can't remember if it was an email or a web page or something. But it had some cool stuff listed. So that'll be exciting. Alright, so we are just breaching the halfway point of the main set. So it looks like we'll have a little bit of riding to do by ourselves after this ends to get back up. I like Patricia's kit. I've seen that quite a few times before, but I don't know what it's from. I don't know what DU is. I think it's some sort of team or group or something, but I don't know. There's a camouflage jersey. I'm telling you, there is a handful of kits that I would be all over if they sold them. And they should. They only sell like 2 sets of bibs and like I think 1 or 2 jerseys on the website. All right, let's back up 335. Three, two, one. All right, that was acceptable. And we're gonna slow way the heck down going uphill. This hill always catches me off guard, especially with groups. It's hard to keep it steady. It's either you get dropped by the group or you drop the group. It's very difficult because you can't stay steady. It's weird. It's a weird situation. So we still need a plan for when to do the 25 lapper on this circuit. It will have to be after the time trial stuff. We're not going to be able to warm up to that big of a ride while doing a workout regime. Not quite there yet, but we'll have to plan that out. I'm thinking we stick with the time trial bike for it, since it's pretty flat. That should be the best. I guarantee there's a guide somewhere. I haven't found it yet, but we'll have to check around. But there has to be a guide about the best bike for volcano circuit, because it is frequented quite a bit by everybody and their dog. We'll see. I thought it was 15. We went into it like 2 weeks ago to knock the achievement out of the way. It's like, all right, 15 laps should take about an hour and 10, 2 hours, somewhere in there. Actually, yeah, not an hour 10. I think it was hour 50, so 10 under. So hour 50 to 2 hours. Then I was like, oh wait, no. We're looking at 3 hours something. It's 25 laps. That was a bad feeling. But we'll do it sometime. Again, after our time trial stuff. Actually, that should work out pretty well. We get our time trial work in, get all fresh, and then we can hop in to a pretty decent time trial route. That'll be awesome. All right, 2 minutes. Nice and easy through here. Zwift being able to get, let's see, yeah, 149, 148. Heart rate is right where we're looking for. Not bad. As long as we can keep that, that should be good. We'll lower the cadence just a little bit. That always helps heart rate. That'll be our trade-off for today. Let's grab a bit more water. All right, 1 minute left. Oh, Jared's saying Stella Artois, the beer. I thought he was saying Artorias, like, yeah, never mind. That was dumb. It looked like it, though. I had to keep repeating that same boss so many times. Oh, this will be interesting. What Jared has taught, let's see, in which city is the world's biggest beer festival, Oktoberfest, usually held? Interesting. I don't know that one. Let's see. Jared says yes, but there's 3. Oh, Munich. I was gonna say we got like 3 answers there, and then a yes. All right, let's spin up a little bit. 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 more intervals, or yeah, 2 more left. 2 more 335. After this 180. We'll just keep a low heart rate. Robo's saying that they don't like racing as a dinosaur. I'd like to disagree. I think it is a superior race form to ride as a dinosaur. I wonder what their aerodynamics are like. Tom wants it gone when he's racing. I didn't realize the dinosaurs were so divisive. No wonder they went extinct. Everybody's hating on them. They want to get out of here. All right, so we're at 14 miles. Okay. We'll be coming in either pretty close or pretty much on the nose for this segment. Not too bad. Almost there. We'll see. The rest of this is pretty flat, so we should be able to actually wait. If it loops us over to the rear side of the King of the Mountain, we might have some issue. We'll see. I don't know what course they're going to be taking us. Oh, we got PRs up here. I'm glad we chose this day for a couple recovery rides. Definitely feeling some leftover from yesterday, so this is just perfect. Have to make sure to get some good rollout in afterwards. Should be perfect. All right, so heart rate is a little higher than we're wanting it. Actually, overall, averaging out, we've been pretty much on the dot. That's not too bad. Yeah, we have not been too off. Let's grab a little bit more water. Minute, 10 seconds. We'll be hitting 15. So that'll be 6 miles for the last 2 intervals, and then the spin down. Not too bad, not too bad. "49 seconds. Telling you, I wish the stroopwafel and the goose shots we had caffeine. I want caffeine ones. Just gonna buy a whole bunch of Roctane. I wish they had Roctane in the liquid form though. The goop is okay. Sorry, I hiccuped. Non-Roctane's okay. Thanks, Foreign. I mean, the liquid shots are okay, but with caffeine they'd be perfect. All right, 3, 2, 1, up to 335. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and short. There we go. All right, so we got 2 more left. There we go. Okay, so we're 15.5. It's all 5.5 miles. Actually, I think it's 21.5 overall for the segment. So we're looking at like 6 miles. We'll see if we get that. If not, we'll just spin out the rest. Shouldn't be too bad. And we get a little bit of downhill here. Flat out, over into the aquarium, and then flat out from there. So we'll get some good mileage in from that. Whew. So let's grab a little more water. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. All right. So yeah, pretty flat course today, 425. This is the type of session that can be repeated each week. I think our last workout said the same thing. So what if we do it multiple times a week? Does that make us even faster? Hopefully. Nice and stable. Just keeping the blue as much as possible. We won't overstress it though. Our main goal is to blow up and then act like we don't know anybody. In actuality, our main goal is just to stay in the blue. Also, 148, that's good, that's not too bad. Watch is 148, chest 149. Actually, they just swap places. All right, yep, they are good. We are in the high 140s on both chest and wrist. Not too bad. We'll have to get a an arm heart rate meter as well. We'll have 3 heart rate meters going at the same time. Get the perfect average. All right. So 141, and then we're back up to 335 for a second, or for 10 seconds again, and then back to 180, and that will bring us right into the step down, into the 5-minute cool down. Except, I think our 5-minute cool down is like 195, so we're gonna go 180, 195, 190, 180, and then back down. So we're gonna do a little dip. That's funny. All right, 1 minute, 7 seconds. Oh, those are cool socks. I like the solid ones, the solid colored socks, but they don't match the kit perfectly. Like there's a lot of them that's just slightly off, and it bugs me. Has to be uniform, you know? Or at least match a little better. But I can't really say that since we had like the shatter blue socks on and this kit, which did not go together at all. But we can pretend. All right, 22 seconds, there's our gate. Let's keep this 90, 95. I have to say, I think I like the Z1 more than the Speed Max so far. All right, 3, 2, 1. Almost. I like how the gate appears like right in front of us. 3, 2, 1. Back to 180. But as I was saying, overall, I think the Z1 is my favorite. Other than, I don't know, the Arrow Road Canyon, that one was pretty cool. I've been a big fan of that so far. I think I like the look of this one a lot. The Aero Max. But I don't like the ride quite as much. We'll have to see how it is in comparison with like full Aero wheels, like all kitted out, if we can tell a difference. Because right now we have the 454s, which are pretty similar to the wheels on the Z1. They're more kind of all-arounders versus specific to climbing or to time trial. So that'd be interesting to do disc and deep front and see what happens. Also, let's grab a little bit more water. Gary's giving out participation awards. I want a participation award. What are we participating in? DK wants candy. I agree with that. I was looking up some information on ride snacks, and one of the snacks they recommended was just Snickers bars, which was, I mean, I guess that works. We'll have to try that, since there's usually a large amount of those floating around after Monday. I used to use Sour Patch Kids, just the regular ones. Those are nice, since they're like just glucose. Well, actually, I think they're a mix of, what's the other one? It's the slower digesting one. It's like the step above glucose. I can't remember what it is. I think that's what candy mostly is. Not as simple as sugars. But the Sour Patch Kids actually worked a little bit. Some longer rides, they'd probably be atrocious, since, you know, sometimes when your stomach starts pulling away the blood, there's specific foods that start not sitting well. And then to a point where nothing sits well. And then to a point that nothing sits. I've run into that quite a few times. Overall though, that worked for shorter rides if you just want like something to keep you entertained mostly. Again, wouldn't trust them for anything that I actually needed some sort of performance aid. All right, 132. See that day-night cycle, it is still nighttime. I don't get how it works. Let's up the cadence just a little bit. Hey, we got a time trial buddy. Oh, with some Mavic shoes. That's way cool. Buckle, where did you get them? I want those. Those are so cool. All right, 48 seconds. Oh, we're wrapping around the desert flats. Okay, I know where we're going now. I got lost for a second there. Now I see where we're going. Back to some flats. The dirt road right here is just floating slightly off the ground. That's funny. what is going on with that? Looks like some of the geometry got screwed up. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're up to 195 for just a little bit. We'll start working our way back down. Perfect. Gotten a solid couple hours out of today's rides. That's not too bad. Try to keep that heart rate in the 150s, low 150s. They're not really moving after we get past the 335. It goes back down, so that's on the mark. That's what we're looking for. Thanks, Marino. Ooh, these three up here, they're holding a good pace. Also, Moreno's team, is their team wireless land controller? We should make a team that's just ASA. And when anybody asks, we'll just keep it as adaptive security appliance. We'll just not tell anybody. We should ask Moreno if they're more of an Aruba team or if they're a Cisco team. What kind of wireless LAN controller are they under? Oh, then they can use the lightweight power-ups. It's funny. We could come up with some good jokes in there. Hey, Jay Dixon, I think we've ridden with them before. They sound familiar. There's always so many people that it's like, it looks familiar, but I can't tell if we've ridden with them before or not. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be coming in about 20 miles. So we'll spin out the last little bit up to 21. Finish out the rest of the segment. That should be good. Hey, Dukorski got their distance goal on Friday. Congrats, that's killer. I can't remember if the workouts and the goals and stuff reset Saturday or Sunday, or if they're by time zone. I don't remember. All right, let's grab a little more water as well. As we slow down here. About 2 miles behind. So that's not too bad. The only issue with easier recovery type workouts is you don't get quite the distance out of them, which is to be expected. All right, yeah, we should be coming in around almost exactly 20.1, 20.2. I don't know how it transitions to exactly. I said exactly and then gave an estimate. Let's just redact that from the record. All right, so I think it's 21.5. I think it's to the, so if we look at the top right-hand side, there's that little circle with like the bowl on it. That should be our finish line. Oh, hey, Buckle. I thought they passed us. When did we pass them? What's going on? See you later, Buckle. You disappeared. There's our gate. Okay. 10 more seconds, and then we'll be back for just a couple more minutes to finish out the rest of this segment. Should give us a good XP boost. Okay, so let's see, max heart rate was 166, that's not too bad. 377 max power output. Okay. So we were starting each of the intervals around 160 after the 10 second 335. So that's not too bad. We kept a pretty decent, pretty okay heart rate. All right, so we got 0.7 miles left. Should bring us snugly into the end of the segment. Then we'll call it from there. We'll check to see what we're doing tomorrow. We'll try to get in a better warm-up with the group. But I don't know what kind of workouts we're looking at for this next week. I'm betting they start kicking into gear a little bit more. We'll see. Usually week 3 and week 4 is when we start seeing the increase in pressure. Higher wattage, more intervals, that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Should be good though. Oh, I didn't notice those little like ruins. I noticed these ones up here, but the ones behind us I didn't see. Those are so cool. Oh, they have little bike statues up there. That's hilarious. Oh, that's great. Let's just keep it easy like 140. We'll just spin our way in. 0.2 miles. Not too much farther. I like Campo's shoes, that like blue and yellow. That's a cool combo. Where do we get those? We just want more gear. We need more gear. All right. 200 some odd feet. Or actually 200 now. I was about 300 something. All right. And through. Is that our, there we go. There's our route. We are so close to 33. We'll see if we can knock that out. Coming up here. Let's spin on down. And look, we finished 21.2. We perfectly got past that 0.1. There we go. Awesome. There we are. We're so close. Does it tell us what we get? What do we get? Darn it, I wanted to know what we were going to get. Let's save that. Whew. There we go. Before we forget, let's switch back to the Z1 just in case we do like a group ride tomorrow. We don't want to jump in and then not be able to draft at all. Ooh, can we do like a purple blue? Let's see, let's get that. Right there, there we go. Perfect, okay, that should look pretty cool in the dark. Awesome, cool. There we go, I don't know why that was so tiring, but there we go. That was solid. We are all good to go. Oh, what's this? Did we register? Okay, we're registered. Let's see how these are. What's this? Sea racing? We'll hold off on that. I don't want to do too many races just in case, because you know, since we're doing a workout regime, I don't want to screw that up too much. And the racing's gonna really put some
pressure on the legs, so we don't want to do too much. That would kind of put us into overload mode. We don't want that.
Perfect. Let's see, what does tomorrow's workout look like? As well as whatever else we want to do. Okay, so we have week 1, week 2 done. Week 3. Oh, nice. Okay. 30-30s. 3 sets of them. Oh, anaerobic capacity hills. Okay, that's kind of cool. We got 2 minutes at 320. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got our cruise intervals. Those are awesome. Oh, we got some threshold ramp ups. Okay, that'll be interesting. And then we got these ramp ups. Yeah, okay, we did those ones. Those ones are okay, the tempo ones. Endurance too. So pretty much the same as what we have been doing like today, but reverse and up to, what is that, 385. Okay. Ramp up from 143 to 192. Okay, that gives us actually
A lot more recovery. So that'll be cool.
awesome. We will figure out what we want to do tomorrow. We'll see. Mess around a little bit. We'll find out something. Cool. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll shoot for 10 o'clock as usual. Gonna try to be a little better about getting here on time. Still working on some technical difficulties as well, so we should be set. We'll see. We'll work on it. All right. Thanks everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Have a fun Friday.